Excuse the hair. I'm going back to like my curly method, and I just washed it today, so it's just unruly and it needs to dry and decide what it's doing this week. Also, this spot is really weird, but I didn't know where to put the camera. I'm trying to find like new spots to film, but I don't know. Hey guys, I am gonna try and film today, I guess. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I just made a snack for the kids because they are at gym class right now. Like sports class, I don't know. It's like a recreational homeschool sports program where they alternate sports through the year, and I don't know, it's like gym, kind of. So when they get home, I'm gonna pop on a show for them, and then they can have a little snack and just calm down together and just like come down after an exciting gym class. In our homeschool rhythm schedule, today is like documentary / movie together day. It's just a way to make some of their screen time a little bit more intentional and at least spending time together. Just something we do on this particular day of the week. So to just surprise them, put some juice boxes in the freezer so it'll be nice and cold. Surprise them with a little snack and set up a nice little movie, and then I can kind of sneak away and go get some work done and feel less bad because at least they're set up nicely. But yeah, I decided to film today. I do have to edit. I'm a little bit behind on my schedule, so I think there will only be 2 vlogs by the time I get everything out this week, and I apologize for that. I mentioned that I was going to start trying to post 3 vlogs a week. I needed to get the ball rolling on these sip and share videos, and now that I've done that, I can start hopefully maintaining this 3 days a week thing, which I'm so excited about. I really hope this video turns out well. I had the worst technical problems trying to get this like footage off of the camera onto the computer. I don't know, sometimes it just, I was filming in 4K and it was just too big of a file. I think it was just having trouble transferring, so I don't know, I might just have to like lower the video quality back to this and not shoot in 4K. That might just be the thing I have to sacrifice on until we can figure that out. But it is so lovely out. It's been so warm. It does not even feel like January. Like the snow is almost melted. You can see the garden. Let me show you. Oh my god, you can see dirt in the garden. Look at that. What? Yes, I still have some cleaning to do, and some tomatoes fell into the garden, and I have to get those out of there really quickly before they go to, before they decompose, and I have a little patch of tomatoes where I do not want them. Not gonna lie, it's getting me pretty excited for gardening season. I have big ideas and also no ideas because I have not done any planning yet. Save it for another day. But I wanted to pick up the camera today and say hello and make sure that I am at least putting some things out for you guys, making sure I stay on my schedule and try and see if this schedule feels good for me. So Carly is very upset that the kids are not home. She's been whining and sitting by the door. Are you watching for the kids? Are they not home? Where did they go? Are your kids gone? Where did they go? It's a sweet girl. She gets very concerned. But anyway, I'm gonna pop their show on. Their gym class just got out now, so I'm gonna make myself an adrenal cocktail and then pop their show on, and then I'll be able to sneak upstairs and start editing. My hair is nuts. I baked a cake. Mackenzie and I made a blueberry crumble cake, sourdough, with sourdough starter. It's time to eat it. Look how delicious that looks. Yum! I'm gonna chat with you guys in a second, but I just wanted to say hello. It's a different day. I wasn't going to maybe post this vlog because I just forgot that I was filming that day and didn't finish, but I was like, no, do you know what? I would like there to be a vlog on Monday. So I'm gonna give you some like same day kind of situation after cake, but first cake.
are 4 plates.
There's 3.
That's the rocks. Rocks, not rocks. Rocks. Rocks.
This is not going as aesthetically pleasing as I wanted it to. This cake makes an awesome breakfast cake. I think that's what it is. It's like a blueberry breakfast cake, but I'm sure you can make it with other fruit too. It's really easy. It's a great way to use up some sourdough starter and make an afternoon snack for the kids. That's what we're enjoying today. I think I'm gonna have some cream of Earl Grey tea. When you're a herbalist and you have an entire apothecary filled with teas and herbs, you can just pull out a jar and drink it. I've got the cream of Earl Grey over here because I've been quite enjoying it. Okay, hey guys, I thought I would sit down today and this is a weird situation. The way I have the camera set up, not life. Life is fine. Excuse my unmade bed and all the mess behind me. I'm washing sheets today, so eventually I will change these sheets, but anyway. Okay, so I thought since this was kind of like an incomplete vlog, it would be a good opportunity to just give you guys a little bit of an update, like maybe like a TTC update. Hi Finn, where were you sleeping? He's like, why are you sitting here? No, I thought I would give you like just a general TTC update. I know I don't do a lot of like TTC regular content on my channel just because I feel like I don't know how to do that. It's not something like I don't want to become obsessive with the whole process, and I feel like if I filmed videos like around ovulation and like showing you guys all my tests and stuff, I feel like that would just get obsessive, or that it'd be really easy to get into a poor headspace. I'm feeling a lot better now about things. Like obviously I'm kind of impatient and I'm still very hopeful and I'm hoping it happens soon. But I think I mentioned this in a previous vlog where like I feel like we kind of got over a little bit of a hump with the first like 3 or 4 months. It was a lot harder and a lot more of a letdown, and now it's just a little bit easier to go about life even if I get a negative. That's been good. We are in the what am I going to tell you? This is so disorganized, but there are some next steps we are taking, so it's time to go get Cody tested to see how well the reversal worked, make sure it worked, things like that, because although it did work in the beginning when I had my miscarriage, it is a potential chance that like scar tissue could grow over and things could have gotten blocked in the last couple months. That is a possibility with this surgery, so we need to get him tested. But honestly, usually I don't like say stuff like this on here because I'm like, oh, trying to be nice, but like his doctor is useless. So bad. We have been trying to get in for like a referral just for a test. It's very simple. They don't do it at his doctor's office, but he just needs to like get him a referral to the place that he does it. And getting a hold of his doctor has been so freaking bad. It's always been like this with his doctor, but like he was supposed to get a referral for allergy testing to get like a full allergy panel done again because Cody has terrible allergies. And that was supposed to come in and it never did. We were supposed to get more referrals for our vasectomy reversal. They never came in. And he already had his reversal done like 5 months ago. So it's just been a big pain in the butt trying to get this freaking referral so he can go to a clinic and get this thing tested. At this point, we might just go to like a walk-in clinic or something and just get it because this is ridiculous. Honestly, probably gonna try and get him switched to my doctor because I just can't. It's just, how hard is it to like pick up a phone and be like, yeah, here's your referral, fax, done. We've done this before. It's not that difficult. Very frustrating. Okay, apparently I need to vent about that. So we're waiting on that. We originally had planned to have that done like 2 weeks ago. It was supposed to be done already. So I don't know when we're gonna get that done, but there's a maybe by the time we actually get an appointment with him or like get a hold of him or something, we won't need that test. Hopefully, fingers crossed for me, guys. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on in terms of like testing updates. There's not a lot to do except for wait for the first year, and his reversal doctor didn't want him to get tested for mobility and how many swimmers and everything until 4 months. So we're a little bit past that, but obviously it's been a shit show trying to get a hold of this doctor. So that is something that is on our list. I was gonna do a TTC update once we had that test done, but it's taking a lot longer than I thought, so I just thought I would sit down and do it. So we've got that in the works, and that's pretty much all we can do. For me, I have gone really, like, if you guys have been watching or following me on Instagram, then you know that I've gone like really hard back into my health and just making sure my metabolism is in a really good place. I realized that, it was really, really hard for me to rebalance my hormones after I stopped being vegetarian. And then my miscarriage really messed with my hormones, and I think it gave me a slight imbalance. So I've been working really hard the last like 2 months, especially, to try and fix that through diet and lifestyle and supplementation here and there. But that's going really well. I feel so much better, and this month I'm really noticing a lot of positive, what's the word for this, progress. I can actually see that my imbalance is correcting itself. Basically, when I had my miscarriage, it every month, like, it just made my cycle a lot longer, and I've been ovulating the whole time, but I've been ovulating a lot later, and it's just like wonky. So for me, I've been just working on making sure my little phase is good and healthy. It is a good length. I've been working on just increasing progesterone naturally, decreasing my estrogen stores, making sure I don't have excess estrogen, because it's very, very easy to have excess estrogen, and I did suffer from that when I was vegetarian because I was eating a lot of like soy-based products and things like that. So I'm feeling really, really good in that area. I've changed my workout regime to eliminate most cardio for the sake of working out, and I'm back to just yoga and strength training. And so hopefully that will help out as well. But I didn't want to go too hard into working out and stress my metabolism, stress my body, stress my hormones, stress my thyroid any more than it was from the miscarriage by going too hard into working out and everything. So that's just a little update in that area. And then I guess this is like a good thing to update as well. Oh no, before I say that, I should say, like, I've seen so I'm tracking everything. I've been tracking for 4 months now. I think it's 3, or I'm on my 4th. I don't remember. But I started tracking, and I will track until I hopefully get pregnant, or whatever the next step would be, just so that we can, if we need help or something, we can get it sooner, because when you track here, you can get help sooner if you've been tracking. But no, I don't know how I feel about that, but it has been nice to track. It has been helpful to track. It's taken a lot of the stress out of this. And by tracking, I mean just like testing ovulation and doing my basal body temperature. And in especially my basal body temperature, I can really see the improvements in my hormones and my cycle. I was running quite cold. And now I've seen, since I've really put in the work, I see that my natural temperature has risen quite a bit for this month. So that's making me really hopeful. I don't know, just give me all your baby dust, guys. I'm really, really hoping. But also I'm feeling really good because I'm just in such a good space mentally and spiritually. I haven't talked about this anywhere really, but I'm gonna make my face red. I pick my face when I'm like, no, not nervous, but like I get fidgety. Earlier this month, I signed up for a breathwork course, and it's a different kind of breathwork than I've done before. I've been doing breathwork for years. I love breathwork. I think it's super super beneficial. I think it's completely underrated. I think you can change your entire life through breath work. Like, I completely do. But I'm used to much more like masculine, not masculine, but like more physical kind of breath work, I guess. Like, it's just a little more intense. Not the right words to describe it, but if you know who like Wim Hof is, like ice baths and his breathing method, things like that. I've been doing Wim Hof breath work for years, among other things, like breath work through Kundalini yoga, things like that. And this class was a rebirthing mastery breathwork class, or like quick crash course basically. And I had done this style before, but not in the same. It was like kind of interlaced with yoga, and it wasn't the same. And I kid you not, it has completely changed my life. That sounds dramatic, but it is dramatic because it did. And so now I've continued on doing this style of breath work every single day. I plan. It's just part of my life now. It's going to be something I continue to do every single day. It is an essential part of my well-being practice. On top of that, I started another kind of spiritual practice for myself, for like consistency wise, but also I don't know, I don't want to get too much into all this stuff, but it's been so good for me, and it's been so good for my mental state, and I have been just manifesting and focusing on conceiving easily, among many other things. And it's just like blowing my mind how simple something like breathwork can be, but how much it can make a difference. Like, I feel like I'm a different person. I'm more confident than I was before a month ago. I know myself better than I did a month ago. I don't have a lot of the same hang-ups that I had. And the ability to work through things so quickly through the breath is incredible. I've worked deeper and more quickly through things than I ever did through therapy. It's insane. Not saying that you shouldn't go to therapy, you should. But it's just really, really crazy. And I mention that because one, so this breath work, specifically the rebirthing, it's like a method of, not exactly like rebirthing breath work. It's like a rebirthing breathwork mastery course, and it's slightly different. Very gentle, very gentle. Initial practice only takes 15 minutes a day, which is really amazing. And it directly works with your nervous system and resetting your nervous system. So it's super important, and I think it's incredibly beneficial to, trying to conceive. It's been not only a wonderful practice for like the health of my body, the health of my nervous system, but it's been such an amazing tool to reduce stress, which I know there's nothing I did to cause my miscarriage, but right at the time of conception, I was like the most stressed I've been in a very, very long time. Something happened, and I was physically just so stressed. Like I get very physical responses to stress. I can throw up, I can get migraines, I will physically shake, and if I'm in too bad of a stressful situation, this comes from like being raised in a really stressful environment and having a really traumatic childhood, I get like narcoleptic. It's really bizarre. Like my body puts me to sleep. I can't stop it. It's weird. That hasn't happened for a long time, but like I have a very physical response to stress. So something like breath work that works directly with the nervous system has been so important for me and so life-changing. Not only that, but just connecting with myself on like a more spiritual, deeper level, and connecting with that side of myself and just honoring that side of myself and getting deeper into that and being more firm in what I believe and like who I am in that aspect has been really nice. So I know that's like not everybody's thing, and I mean, you guys, there's so many of you, and you guys all believe so many beautiful different things. So I know this is not, listening to this might not be everybody's cup of tea, or maybe it is, I don't know, maybe you find it interesting, but it's been just a really transformative month for me, like hugely so. I can't even explain it. It's just different. What the heck? My light just went out. What? Okay, so it's dark now. Anyway, it's made me be really relaxed, and it's made me be really okay to just trust what happens and to trust that it will happen in the right time. So I don't want to get, I know I've been talking for a long time and I don't want to get into this like too deeply because I could talk about this stuff for ages, but I'm very peaceful right now because I realized that I was not ready to be pregnant in the summer. You know, back in August, September, I was not ready. I thought I was ready, but like I'm so much more ready now. And I don't think I would have ever gotten to this point if what has happened didn't happen, and if I wouldn't have had the space. Like I don't think there's so many things that wouldn't be right now if I would have been pregnant already, and it's just like really crazy to think about. I wouldn't have come back home to myself as fully in nutrition. In the last couple months I've really honed in, and now I'm like super confident in my pregnancy nutrition and my plans for that. And they've changed a little bit. Like I was wavering before, and it was like, oh, maybe I'll do this because I'm not sure. And now I'm like, nope, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm like very confident. I feel good about this. I feel strong. I feel healthy. I feel like really confident in my decisions. I'm really coming back home to myself in that sense. Back to like where I was, you know, before I had Grayson, where I was just like so confident in the choices I was making. And that really guided me through Grayson's pregnancy. And I feel that back now. And I didn't before. I didn't know what I was gonna do, or like, I don't know, it's just totally different. And also, like, I don't know if I would have ever taken that breathwork course if I would have been pregnant already. I don't know if I ever would have put in this spiritual work to get back to a place to have a really spiritual pregnancy, which is incredibly important to me. And I don't know if I just wasn't there yet. I wasn't quite there. And so it's really incredible to witness how far I've come in just a handful of months. So I really think that changes things, and that changes what I'm putting out there and what I'm able to receive. And so I'm still incredibly hopeful, but I'm very peaceful about everything. So anyway, I've been talking to you guys for a while, and I'm getting off track a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed this update if you're still watching. Thanks. Again, I never know what to say about spiritual stuff, or like how much is too much, but at the same time, I'm completely excited and confident to just like be my whole self on the internet. I'm just not afraid of like the things that I was even a few months ago. I have no real holdbacks or hangups anymore. I was still trying to be very tiptoey or like PC about some things, and now I'm just like, why? I'm just gonna still be my kind, respectful self, but still be myself. I'm just very okay with letting people misunderstand me if they want to misunderstand me. If they just don't get it, it's okay. And that would have bothered me before. But it just really doesn't now. And so I'm much more comfortable sharing. And it's been a really beautiful perk that I did not expect. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I need to go cook dinner. Oh my god, I need to go cook dinner. Okay. I'll see you guys in my next one. Next one will be a sip and share. I'm really loving these sip and shares. Make sure you tune into my Instagram, because I'm going to be collecting sip and share topic ideas and stuff that I will be bringing into these videos every couple weeks probably, or something. I don't know how often, but now and then I will. Okay, bye you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.